The phone buzzed on the coffee table like it was alive, vibrating against the wood, refusing to be ignored. I almost didn't look at it. I almost walked past it, poured my coffee, and let that moment slip away like every other ordinary second of my quiet morning. But I looked, and in that instant my life cracked down the middle. I don't think you should stay quiet anymore. He deserves to know about you and Ryan. The message wasn't meant for me. It wasn't sent to me. It was sent to my wife. Her phone. Her screen. Her life. Her secret. The house still smelled like the pancakes she had made that morning. Maple syrup clung to the air like a sweet lie. Her coffee mug sat in the sink. Her scarf was draped over the chair like she'd be back any minute. My hands trembled as I stared at that one sentence. You and Ryan. I said the name silently, tasting it like something poisonous. Ryan. Her, just a co-worker. Her, don't be silly. Her, we're friends, that's it. I locked the phone screen when I heard the shower upstairs shut off. Water pipes rattled through the walls. The sound felt loud, invasive. My heart started racing like I'd just been caught doing something wrong. Except I hadn't. She had. And suddenly, the past few months started replaying in my head like a murder mystery where I had missed every clue. The late nights. The sudden password change on her phone. The way she started turning it face down. The way she'd smile at messages and quickly lock the screen. Felt stupid. Well, felt small. Morning, she said, coming down the stairs, hair still damp, wrapped in that soft gray sweater I had bought her last winter. The same one she wore when she wanted to feel close to me. He kissed my cheek. Her lips felt normal, warm, familiar, and somehow foreign. Morning, I replied, my voice cracking just slightly. She didn't notice. Or maybe she did and chose not to. She grabbed her bag. I'm meeting Sarah after work, okay? Don't wait up if I'm late. Sarah. Another name that had suddenly started appearing in her stories these last few months. Yeah, I said too quickly. Sure. She smiled, soft, loving, easy, and walked out the door. And I sat there, staring at the lock clicking into place, realizing that for the first time in my life, I didn't know who my wife was. I didn't confront her that day. Cowardly, maybe, but I needed to see it, to understand it, to not feel crazy. That night, when she fell asleep beside me, I quietly reached for her phone on the nightstand. The soft rise and fall of her breathing felt heavier than concrete. Her finger had left a faint oil smudge on the screen. And the password. Our anniversary. Course it was. I unlocked it. My hand shook so badly I almost dropped it. What I found didn't explode. There were no explicit photos. No obvious words like love or miss you written in bold. It was worse. It was subtle. It was careful. It was intimate. Threads of daily conversation stretched across weeks. Ryan. You look tired today. Wish I could have hugged you. Her. I wish you had. My chest tightened. Ryan. Does he suspect anything? Her. I don't think so. He trusts me. That line broke something inside me. Not anger. Not rage. Just emptiness. Because suddenly I saw myself the way they did. Fool. A background character in his own marriage. I slept on the couch that night. Pretended I'd fallen asleep watching TV. She tucked a blanket around my shoulders. Sweetly, toughly, guiltily. The friend who sent the message finally texted again 2 days later. Her name was Melissa. A girl my wife had known since college. She didn't know I'd seen the message. Or maybe she did and was waiting. I made a decision I never thought I'd have the courage to make. I replied. Me. What do you think I deserve to know? The typing bubbles appeared almost instantly. Then stopped. Then appeared again. Finally. Melissa. I didn't realize this was you. I'm so sorry. I've seen too much. I sat down hard in the kitchen chair. Me. Then tell me. There was a long pause. I imagined her debating. Choosing between loyalty and honesty. Melissa. It started as emotional, I think. Then they started meeting outside work. She told me she was confused. that she felt alive around him. Alive. Like I had been death. Me. Did she say how long? Another pause. Melissa. Almost a year. A year. 12 months of smiles. Kisses. Of lying next to me in bed. A year of betrayal. That night, I sat across from my wife in our living room. The same couch where we had planned vacations. The same lamp that glowed softly when we talked about baby names. I know about Ryan, I said. She froze. You could see the exact second her world shattered in her eyes. For a moment she tried to lie. You could see it forming on her lips. Then something in my face must have stopped her. Her shoulders slumped. I never meant to hurt you, she whispered. I laughed, but there was no humor in it. You didn't mean to, what? Replace me. It wasn't like that, she said quickly, tears filling her eyes. He listened to me. He made me feel seen. I listened to you, I said quietly. You were tired, she replied. You were always tired. You stopped looking at me like I was special. It hurt, because it was partly true. Life had worn us down. Work, bills, routine. But did that justify betrayal? No. Never. What do you want? I asked. She looked at me like she just realized she was about to choose between two lives. I don't know, she cried. I'm confused. And that was the moment something inside me stood up. Not anger. Not hatred. Just clarity. I do, I said. She looked at me, hopeful. I shook my head. I want honesty in my life, I said quietly. Even if it means I lose you. Her face collapsed. And I felt it too. Because loving her didn't stop. Didn't switch off like a light. It just started to ache in a different way. She moved out 3 days later. Small suitcase. A big silence. The house felt hollow. But peaceful in a way that scared me. Weeks passed. Then months. And the strangest thing happened. I stopped craving answers. I stopped asking what they did, where they went, how they touched. Because I realized something harder than anger. I deserved better. Not perfect. Not easy. Just real. The last time I saw her, she looked smaller. Not physically. Emotionally. Less certain. Less bright. He wasn't what I thought, she said quietly. He nodded. I'm not surprised. She bit her lip. Do you hate me? Thought about it. I thought about the pancakes. The late nights. The texts. The lies. And all the quiet love that had once lived between us. No, I said honestly. I just see you clearly now. And somehow that felt like the most powerful ending of all.